So today we reveal the two playable characters in Dawn of Liberation for the Heart Pirates, my favorite pirate crew, and that is Law and Beppo. It's part of a reel to show off like new things that we're going to start showing off as the campaign goes on, specifically powered up forms. First, let's talk about Law. Law's ability room. Instead of a move on your turn, you may switch places with all samurai, all pirates in your region. When I tell you that Law's ability is the oldest ability in the game, it comes from when the game wasn't even this game. This ability started here. I think I did a video where I was breaking down Brooks' things, and I said his was the one that has gone the longest. It's not. I saw changes in the document when I looked through it. His actually, it's always been switch places with an object on the map. There was a lot of testing done about being specific on which abilities were where. But from the very beginning, Law always was able to switch himself with someone else in his base form. Now, what that something else was eventually got to here, which was all samurai or all pirates in one region. But once you're able to kill enough pirates in play, you get to power Trafalgar Law up. As a key feature, before we flip over, notice he is good at strength, he is good at lore. He is the best lore strong person in the game. Captains also will notice have a 4+, where most characters that aren't captains, so Luffy or Kid, don't have that. But then once you kill enough things, stealing the hearts of a bunch of pirates, you get Surgeon of Death Law, who gets +3, so he gets additional attack, but then as a support character actually gets additional lore. And his ability is Shambles. Instead of a move on your turn, you may switch the places of any captain, all samurai, all pirates, or all resources in another region. So now Law can use his move to move to other people. It is not just about Law moving, it is about Law moving anything. So not only can he switch places with captains, samurai, or he switch places with pirates, he can switch places with stuff. Or he can switch other people with stuff. Which brings us to Beppo, because an interesting feature of Beppo and Law is if either of them flip, the powered up versions of their ability work well with the unflipped version of the other side. So once Beppo flips Shirokuma, you may use produce actions in adjacent regions, allows Beppo to place resources in any region, and once Law flips over, he can then use the resources that Beppo places to switch anyone with that resource. But if you were to power up Beppo to Heart Pirate Beppo, aye Captain, you may use produce or recruit actions on adjacent regions. This allows him to make Samurai as part of this move, putting it in adjacent regions, which then lets Law, in his base version instead of evolved, switch with those Samurai. Beppo, fun fact, was the last character designed in the entire game, and was explicitly designed to work with Law in this way. He's based on Usopp's ability, so Usopp has the ability to do defend actions in adjacent regions, and we realized Beppo, being Law's best friend in the world, should have basically Usopp's ability, but for Law. There's also a cool trick where the fact that Beppo lets him do that, he can use a move and then produce action so that it goes into his space adjacent that he wouldn't have been able to make it in that turn, make it feel like he's moving a little bit quicker than a normal character that is very focused on producing, which does have a Mink Tribe vibe, since the Mink Tribe specifically is about movement. That's what Carrot does, and all of the Mink Tribe Puddles allies do that as well. If you're excited to try out this team, make sure to get Dawn of Liberation on Kickstarter right now.